welcome to Let's Get Growing. It's Jo Swann here, the educational gardener from Bulwell Forest Garden in Nottingham. And here we are, we're at the start of October and everything's very autumnal. Here's the lovely autumn cyclamens that we've got planted along. We planted these bulbs, corms, a few years ago, and here they are now carpeting the florist floor in autumn. What a lovely sight. So September's been a bit of a washout. It's been cold, it's been a bit miserable, but you know, first couple of days of October have brightened up a bit. We've got a bit of sunshine, we're harvesting pumpkins. Let's see what else there is to do. Let's get cracking, let's get growing. Okay, so we're going to start with this week's pack. So we have got, to start with, we've got an Angelica. So Angelica's a biennial herb, which means it lives for 2 years. So this will do its thing, seed and perform next summer, and it's quite a sort of sculptural plant, and it's very, very good for hoverflies and other wildlife. So I think what we need to do with this, first of all, as ever, is just check its root system. It's not totally filled its pot, but I am going to take advantage of the better weather and move it on to a slightly bigger pot, because they grow quite fast once they get going. These are some plants that we grew from some seeds that we saved from our own plants. So I'm going to give it a press down, put my label in, and that should be okay until the spring in that pot, but we'll keep checking it. Okay, and then also what we've got is some salad rocket seeds. So rocket is a plant that kind of quite likes cooler weather. Doesn't like growing in summer, it bolts. So I thought we'd have a go. I'm probably going to leave these in the polytunnel. It won't withstand very, very cold weather. So I've got my seeds. And it doesn't like transplanting. So I've decided what I'm going to do with these is to put them into toilet roll tubes. And then I won't actually have to transplant these. I could just put the whole tube into another pot without disturbing the root system. Okay, and fill these up. That's it. And then all I'm going to do is get my finger and thumb of my right hand, which is a dominant hand, and I'm just going to scatter a few seeds in the top of each one. I'll probably have to thin them out a bit, but the idea is I won't be sort of transplanting the plants because they don't like it and they just bolt and go to seed. They're only little seeds, so I'll press them down. A little bit of compost, a label, and then I'll water them with a fine rose so I'm not washing the seeds out. And if it is quite cool, I mean, you could do these on a windowsill, but you could always put another plastic tub, something like this, over the top, maybe a bit bigger, and use that as a kind of little propagator lid. And finally, last but not least, we've got a few autumn bulbs. So I've got about 5 daffodils, so I'm going to put them in this pot. The rule of thumb with daffs is that you usually plant them about 3 times their own depth. These ones are not massive ones, but they're reasonably big. So if we look at the size of the pot, we'd go 1, 2, 3. So I don't need a lot of compost in there. I'm going to push them into there. So I've got 5. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. Actually, I've got 6, 4, 5 around the edges, and 1 in the middle, like that. And then cover them up, put a label in them. They can go outside, totally hardy, and hopefully I'll get something to look forward to in the spring there. Okay, dead easy. Now, the other thing that's been going on around here lately is we've been harvesting our pumpkins. Look at them, aren't they beautiful things? So I think we've got a lot of different ones. These are like the sort of comedy pumpkins that we grow for Halloween. And I mean, these are ones that are more culinary, so these are the ones that are better for cooking. I think that's like a Crown Prince variety. Maybe that one's a sweet dumpling. These are all, they haven't grown very big, but they're like, oh, I can't remember the name of them, I'm afraid. But we've got lots of different varieties and they're all forms of pumpkin, and don't they look great? And the other thing we've been doing at the moment is saving seeds as well, saving our own seeds for next year. So it's a brilliant time to do that. And some of them will be included in these packs. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a lovely autumn and hope the sun shines for you. Okay, happy growing. Bye.